It's Zenzi. Okay. Rough Sleepers. Tracy Kidder. Kind of torturing myself because there's no reason to outreach to him. There's nothing really he could do. Maybe Doc Jim would want to talk to me. I don't know. He was having philosophical discussions with 2 professors. Y'all just... And it is... It's torture for everyone, okay? I don't mean... But there's a special kind when you take in a very bright, intelligent person who's telling you what they need and you will... I can't get you that. I don't have time to remember to ask anybody else either. That's what I'm dying of. So on page 150, he told the team this story. I once knew a lady, really psychotic. I used to see her every week on the van for something like 10 years, the van that they go around to offer medical care and food. And blankets and stuff to homeless people. She refused to come in. She lived near South Station, surrounded by all sorts of junk. She refused all help, and everyone on the van thought it would be a very bad idea to try to get her committed. So we're talking about the pink paper, what they called it. Yeah, I don't want to, Section 14. I suppose I should know. I got the Section 12. You don't know? I don't know. Do you know it's like a whole alternate civilization? You lose your home, and a society dehumanizes you completely. All right, so back to, okay. We just kept on offering help, which she refused. We didn't pink paper her. And then one day she had a psychotic break. The police arrested her, and then she was sent to a mental hospital. So there's this whole thing none of y'all know about. Is that people can just complain and get men with guns to come at you in the middle of the night on a wellness check. And I said, well, I'm sleeping. But then I know, because that's the municipal codes. I have survived attempted murder by police for being punished for the non-crimes of sleeping in my car parked so precisely, in no way violating any sort of boundary. It wasn't being totally silent, except for times like this when I have to protect myself. Anyway, let me keep going on. This is about the other lady's story. Years later, I was in another town. So the denouement, instead of him medically kindly getting her committed, she violently got committed via police. Somebody binds my hands. I won't have an emotional problem. I am a well-trained citizen of plantation capitalism, but I'll have a physiological response. Everything I'm telling you, it's like I am having physiological responses of terror and torture, interacting with this society. I don't have any sleep, any food. I'm excelling myself. And this right here, being willing to feel these emotions and not blaming myself. It's going, I gotta survive so I could get the restorative justice. None of this is right. Years later, I was in another town in a meeting. She was there, well-dressed, well-groomed. I went up to her and I said, "You look great. It's so good to see you." And she looked back at me and she said, "Fuck you. You left me there for 10 years and did nothing." Okay, it's been 4.5 for me. Y'all need to start. I've created bespoke help for each and every one of you who are already in my life. I've tried so hard. We could just triangulate. Like now, because it's at intervention level. So I don't have a heart attack, stroke, fatal seizure. And if they're not fatal, what kind of life is this? They have to be, do you know how much effort it takes to just not let y'all kill me? That's how I spend my time doing. No, you want me to earn money? I'm trying to escape the constant death threats of plantation capitalism. I can help him come to terms with this philosophically. Because it's my right of determinacy is when I say, I want to become an independent philosopher, and the person goes, well, why aren't you just making ends meet as a barista? I'm gonna take a mind like this, force it to steam milk. That's these people, these rough sleepers. And while my story fits no pattern, I will get no help. Y'all do not understand. And I'll do the hidden documentary if somebody wants to just get me to Marlon Wayans. How much of this is he gonna be able to watch? Hey, Marlon, a couple things. This morning I got my third official joke. Like, I have my two that've been around from early in Chappelle Challenge days. I was like, that's enough. I got a third joke, but I won't do it right now. But I do want to mention earlier, I had done my little, I'm Every Human rendition by Shaka Khan. I made up the second line. Y'all just like me. I'm just like y'all. Y'all just like me. Anything you want done, baby, do it naturally. So yeah, back to Marlon. Let's get some Dick Gregory. Talk about radically improving Black mental health. My proprietary IP I want to share on a stage for free because everyone's going to pay to see me and you talk about this. Emotional reparations. White people need to start paying emotional reparations. It's been the Trojan, Giraffe, whiteness, Zenzi. See how I'm processing all these? It's literally what I've said. Let me just finish the catharsis. Nobody has helped me in the least. They've funded me. There's enough to continue living on $150 a month. I can't get any assistance. It's so random. I had to spend all this time. I'm gonna say it, working for slave wages. Now Willow gave me permission. Morbid obesity. That sounds like being Black. Line these things up and see. I'm sticks and stoning. Entrapped in whiteness on film at a very high level of intellectual integrity. Fasting, and it's I was having to now. I was playing with Marlon. I'm having a public fantasy. Getting to do it, just crazy. Who knows if it's gonna come off? Marlon's in charge of our days and our nights. I got the gift of stand-up philosophy. I just need some goddamn sleep and some food and shit. Free country where all the bathrooms are locked. The US of hypocrisy is a fucking nightmare. But if we all get optimized like this, then it'll change. You can't stay in y'all's mental state, y'all's decreased attention spans, y'all's like devolving intelligence from cell phones and AI and chat boxes. Some contingents, and there definitely was a age gradient to doctors using this stuff. Oh no, the smoking lady. This lady comes and sits and smokes. That's what I need to create my own club. I need a sensory deprivation situation, which is good for everyone's attention span. Blah, 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 Marlon, this I'm giving. Just the right of first refusal to the Wayans family to invest in making another club scene. Ownership. That's an emotional reparation. Just right there. Just thinking this. Just thinking this, Marlon. Okay. You see, think about all the arguments people are having. Marlon, you say you're right, like you shouldn't be listening. Because your mental space is clear enough and you got the right people around you, that's the question. I'm gonna hit up your website. How long it's gonna take for you to call me? Marlon Wayne's Challenge. It's been Zenzi. Harmony.